Welcome to Fast Five, where our panel hashes out 5 topics in 7 short minutes. Cuba to ease travel restrictions. Is that out of the country or into the country, Henry?
That's for their citizens, whether they have defected from Cuba or not, to be able to return to the country. But if they went via Gitmo, they can't come back. So if they, for some reason, they exited via the U.S. base at Guantanamo Bay, they're not welcome back into the country. I would be leery if I was a defector from Cuba to go back to Cuba and say, oh yeah, here, hey, I've been gone for a while, now I'm back. Okay, well, welcome back. Let me go ahead and set you up.
What do you think might happen to that person?
I mean, you don't have quite as much of an old guard in Cuba as you used to, but it still would be questionable as to whether their safety would be guaranteed.
Watch out for Raul.
Or if they may just disappear.
Very good. Houston Texans take a knee after inmates running the prison. Comment from the owner.
Choice of words, extremely poor.
I 1,000% agree. I mean, that was, you don't want to say that.
Okay,
if you're the owner of a sports
gasoline on a fire, that's the only thing I can say. Why do it?
Yeah.
Maryland senator wants special session on health care insurance. What do you think about that, Ken? Do you think the senator that's from Baltimore County that's running for county executive is playing politics with the health care issue, or is it a legitimate request?
Well, is there any politician that doesn't always play politics?
That's why you call it a politician.
Exactly.
That's why you're called a satire writer.
Exactly. Yeah, I can't speak on this one too much, just because of my profession. But I'm just going to say, we need to take a look at our healthcare system in the entire country and figure out how to make it more accessible for everyone.
Henry, you had your opinion on Obamacare. Should that money that the president's cutting out of the budget be taken up by the state of Maryland to help it become more affordable?
Well, one, I don't think we should afford a special session on it. 2, I think he's playing politics. And 3, whenever I have a Democrat come to me and say I want to help stabilize prices, I reach back for my wallet and try to hide it.
What if he's going to stabilize milk prices and subsidize farmers?
Well, he's been doing that for the last 60
Who has?
years.
Everybody has.
Everybody has. It doesn't matter what side of the aisle.
Farmers,
FDR, thank you very much.
Should farmers be paying the same amount on property taxes that the regular residential people? Or is it done to help farmers be competitive?
I think we're getting a little off topic right now, Ron.
Well, it all follows just what we're talking about on health care insurance.
I understand, but it's a great society that FDR made. So
you made the comment.
I am never opposed to a tax cut.
You're a good man.
iPhone X orders being scalped on eBay for $1,500. You made that money up.
Well, you got to make it up somewhere. My son just ordered one, and I'm like, seriously, you're paying $1,000 for a phone? Now he's not scalping his. All the reports are the iPhone's probably not worth the component that it's made out of, but hey, that's other people's opinion. If they're eligible for it and they do it and people are foolish enough to pay more, welcome to free market.
Apple is marketing geniuses. They really are. I wouldn't pay that much for a phone. I wouldn't pay $1,000 for a phone.
Is it being said because the price has been increased to give an artificial shortage of phones, that you want it so you'll pay whatever for it?
I don't think an artificial shortage is really even all that a factor. I think the main factor is Apple has gotten so good at their marketing that, oh my gosh, I gotta have an iPhone, that people are just gonna pay whatever it is Apple asks, and then if they're afraid there's gonna be a shortage, they're gonna pay whatever somebody on eBay asks.
You don't have an Apple, right?
No, I refuse to buy an Apple.
You refuse to buy an Apple?
I'm an Android person.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
So
Sorry.
you're not part of this whole
Nope.
scam?
No, I'm not old enough to buy an Apple.
Oh my gosh. Stay out of the orchards out of Smithsburg. Mysterious visitor from another solar system flew by Earth, leaving astronomers baffled. Henry, I know you're into solar system.
I got my little telescope out, and I couldn't see a thing. I probably had pointed the wrong direction.
But you need to go to Hawaii and use the big one.
If they'll let me in. but Hawaii sounds good this time of year.
Yeah, let's. I mean, I'm all for departing immediately.
Yeah, we could do a telecast from there. From what I understand, they say it possibly comes from Lyra constellation, which is where the Vega star, the fifth brightest star in the sky, is. Now, I just did some rough calculations. It moves about 57,000 miles per hour. It would, for all the people who believe in evolution, it was 7 million years ago that it left that quadrant. That's what NASA is estimating. So 7 million years to reach our tiny little solar system.
So the Earth wasn't developed in 7 days?
Well, I said for those that believe in evolution, I don't.
Ken?
I'm not going to touch that topic, but I'm going to say that I'm kind of excited about it because this is technically the first recorded instance where a piece of space stuff from outside of our solar system has come in.
Could it be a spaceship or is it definitely a piece of ice?
Well, I'm not going to say it's aliens, but it might be aliens. No, in all seriousness, no. It's just, it's not much different than a comet or a meteor. But, at the same time, it makes you hopeful because, okay, this came from that far away. Well, we've got our Voyager probes that are on the edge of our solar system now. How far are they going to end up going?
You've had the last word. Up next, thumbs up, thumbs down. Stay tuned.